Here's Riley Green. Got it started a little too early.
No
Strike
balls.
one.
One strike. Ball.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Gonna count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right
1-2.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line. McKinstry hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Donovan. The throw to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matt Wallner, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
No, that's a ball.
Green
2
at
balls,
second with
1
2
strike.
down.
That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
He's out.
Back now in the Bronx. And today's starter, Jack Flaherty. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that misses. And it's 2-0. Slice the other way and foul. Foul ball there. Whoa, they threw that one behind him. Up the middle, and that chance handled. And he beats it. He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Torkelson squeezes it, and there's one down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Just missed. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids.
Runner on the go. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite.
Base hit center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Ball two.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That's inside. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Now that's smacked to right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Yainer Diaz. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. That one found hard the other way.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just off the inside corner. And now it's 3-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Jeff McNeil stands in. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. This is Willie Castro. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and the Tigers retired 1-2. Back in New York, bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Zach McKinstry. Flaherty back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
One ball.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now, Ben Rice. On the ground, right side. McNeil. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back in the Bronx, on to the 3rd inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one is absolutely belted. McKinstry ranging into the alley. Nabs it. 1 away. Akil Baddoo getting ready to hit. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Led off this game with a double. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. First offering, and it just misses. Inside, just missed.
Ball. 3-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground, right side, McNeil tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and the Yanks go quietly. Back here in New York as we go to the top of the 4th. Digging in, Manny Machado. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And they get Torkelson for the out. So now the DH spot, Matt Wallner. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, it's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Up the middle, jump throw, on the money, nice play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Green on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
3-2.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Chisholm at first, 1 gone. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Smash down the left field line. Dives. What a play. So up next, Zach McKinstry. Clips the corner, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs. In the air, left side. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. Willie Castro digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Witt slings to first in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. And that's in the dirt. 2-0.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Green snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brant Herter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one outside, and that's ball one. Strike one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and next for New York, Bryce Turang, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball, left side. That ends the inning. Back in the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Yeah, the batter now, Akil Baddoo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Clips the corner, 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's off the
and
plate.
1-2. That one the other way. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 down, base is empty. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-1. Here's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Late swing, fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Late swing, fouled off. Machado leads off first with 1 away. And it stays fair. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the...
Takes it to the bag. That's one.
Oh, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Oh!
Two on, 2 outs.
That's
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now, Bobby Witt Jr. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Jason Foley. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
No balls. 1
0-1.
strike.
Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke
No
up a
balls,
little
2
bit. Get
strikes.
that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late
1 and
right
2.
now.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Out towards right center field. Lays out and makes the play. And here comes Bellinger. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Aaron Judge at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He is struck out and he is walked. Tyler Holton takes over on the mound. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil. He's got it. That is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Loaisiga, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that's way high. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first.
Got him.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Willie Castro up now for the Tigers. In the air, right side of the infield. Turang hauls it in, 2 away. Jake Myers now at the plate. Foul ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Turang over to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Zach McKinstry. Holton back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And stepping in for the Yankees, Keibert Ruiz. A switch hitter batting right. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Number 78 will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 1-0. Out to short. Castro sends it across to first. Inning over on the ground. Leading off, Akil Baddoo. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Lane Thomas.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
First pitch misses. Just missed. That one misses. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Out of here. And they take the lead. It's 2-1. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Mauricio Dubon. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Runner at third, nobody out. Now Machado up here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. First out in the top of the 8th. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. That's inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Too low, and it's ball 3. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss.
From a
balls,
pitcher's
2
perspective,
strikes.
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Gary Sanchez, looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Swing and a miss.
No balls,
Dubon
1
on
strike.
third with 2 out. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third,
Nope.
think about scoring.
Just missed. That
Ball
one
fight.
misses, and the count is 3-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. And ball
Take it back.
4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. This is Bryce Terang. Pitch
Ball 1.
misses inside. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
No,
Ball
that's a
misses.
ball. 1
Throw
and
to
out.
second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Fly ball center field. Myers makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. So the tying run at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time,
He's
the
out.
2-3 strikeout ends the inning. New inning getting started, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Witt zips it across,
Yep, he's out.
and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And next up for the Tigers, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for
There we go.
him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that
3-1.
is downstairs. And now 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch
No.
because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Lane Thomas now. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Off the
No,
mark there.
that's a ball.
1
1-1.
good pitch there.
1 ball, 1
Really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there safely.
He's in there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole.
This one could be trouble. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you.
That's hard hit on the line. Dives and it gets by. Machado in to score, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The run comes in from second.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Well, caught in a run down there, and he's tagged. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And strike 2. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in
lived
the Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down.
Over to McNeil. Out. A double play to end it. Number 78 with his first major league win.